Something else to be stressed out about is our presidential election.
Yeah.
Have you noticed this?
I have noticed this. If you're feeling a little stressed, a little uneasy, anxious, you're not alone. According to a new survey from the American Psychological Association, 52% of people say the 2016 election is a big source of stress.
So the question is, what can we do about it, if anything? And joining us this morning is a psychiatrist named Dr. Shier. So thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate it.
My pleasure. Nice to see you both.
Is this something you're seeing, people being stressed out over the election?
Absolutely, both in my office professionally and also personally.
So you were saying that if you are normally a little bit of an anxious person to begin with, and you're easily stressed out, this is just going to mount those already underlying problems.
If you're already worried and you can see all the things that you can worry about, given who might win or who might lose and what that might mean, somebody who's already worried and anxious is just going to take that and continue to worry even further.
And now there are so many other outlets. It's not just you can just turn off the news or not listen to the radio or whatever. Social media.
Exactly.
People in the grocery store, all those things, right?
Exactly. And most people will try to unwind by, okay, I'm going to look at my Instagram or my Twitter feed or check out Facebook. But now so many people are posting things and sharing things that are actually kind of inflammatory, that the place where people used to go to kind of de-stress and stop thinking about stressful things is now the ground for more confrontation and fighting between whoever it is that you want to win the election.
So sometimes it's unrealistic to stay off of those outlets because, you know, you do them for work or whatever. They're everywhere. You're flooded with it. But it's sometimes hard to also tune out that negativity, especially if, you know, some of your friends' views differ from yours drastically.
Yes, you know, I think one of the important things, and actually one of the things that APA, the American Psychological Association, who put this data out, suggests is as much as possible to avoid talking about it. So if you know you have a friend who has opposite opinions from yours, it's best to not have a confrontation with them and then lead yourself down that path where the whole rest of the day that's all you can think about and you guys are both upset about it.
Then you're fighting. You're not going to change their views in that conversation, nor are your views going to change.
Right. You know, I actually read something that I found pretty interesting, that there's actually a hotel out in Boston that's catering, and it has a package specifically for de-stressing and getting away from the election, where they'll cut all the news feed.
Wow.
And they'll give you newspapers with anything regarding the election cut out from the newspaper.
Censored papers.
Actually,
well, there's a market for that right now. They're finding their niche. There's a demo for that.
Right. So
well, let's look forward. We have 30 seconds left. So, I mean, a lot of people are going to be upset after the votes are cast because they're going to lose. How do you handle dealing with a loss like this?
You know, I think the biggest thing that people are getting caught up in is catastrophizing. If this person wins, everything's going to crumble. If this person wins, finally we're on the right track. But the reality of it is our system has been in place for hundreds of years and will continue to be able to run. And I think the difficulty is that people are having a hard time taking their mind out of the mindset of this is the person who I truly have my heart set on, because there's so many emotions involved. So I think just keeping that mindset that, you know, this is a well-oiled machine that will continue to run, and having faith in the system, which is actually another thing that the APA does suggest. Keeping that in mind and trying to keep yourself from catastrophizing and imagining the worst.
It really is a mindset that you have to actively try to be in every day to get out of that negative hole that you can dig yourself into.
Absolutely. And just read what you need to read to be informed. Avoid, you know, excessive delving into, you know, especially all the negative topics coming in. It's such a negative campaign.
Take a deep breath.
Yes.
It's going to be okay. The Cardinals won on Monday night.
That's a plus.
Talk about that. Think about the Arizona
and all
Cardinals.
the ads will stop here eventually in about 20 days.
Right. It will be done. There's an end in sight.
Yes.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank
Great
you,
stuff.
Dr. Shier. Nice to see you.
Good stuff.